opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium. Personnel is out. Everyone's ready to get this one going. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this out to the 33. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Behind Diablo there on the tackle. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Play action, Prescott. They're able to drop it. That pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Third and long, Prescott. Has it downfield, working the left. And he'll get it up to the 44. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the 1st.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll run here on 1st down. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Decorian Bennett there for the tackle.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Catch made by Cooks. And he stopped cold at the spot. Won't keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Complete to Lamb. That play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is. If he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Ritter looking to throw. He's on the move. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st. Offense in the hurry up here. Back to throw now, it's Ritter. He has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. Ritter setting up to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He slides down with enough to pick up that first. We will not get another play. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now Ritter. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for Raiders first. From the red zone now. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
After the sack, another pass on second down. He fires one. He's got it.
That 1 foot, man. Come on now, EA. Stop billing people out.
It's a 31-yard play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Complete out to the right. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. You're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They put a receiver in motion here left. Prescott now on third down. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Jack Jones has got it. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Here we go.
They've got a man in motion.
97. Hunt.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Go now. Strike. Check. Strike. Hey, red. Dealing with strike. Hut.
Trying again, following the set. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop it for the safety. Some early down aggressiveness in the shadow of their own end zone there, Brock. And unfortunately, it costs them. They're going to have to punt it away following the safety.
Well, you know me. I don't ever mind aggressiveness. I think it empowers your quarterback, empowers that offensive huddle. But you also got to know, as a quarterback, if you call a pass play, you got to do your job. And doing your job means avoiding a safety in that circumstance.
First down, here's Dak. Flush down to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 39. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
The QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, again, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready, set.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
Ready. Ready.
2nd and 3 now.
Set. Hut. Red. Yellow. Spear. Yellow. Zone red.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Set.
From the 37. Chased out to his right. This ball's cut by Bowers. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Ultra. Go ultra. Blue. Go. Ready.
They'll give this up the middle to Albie. And that short gain is enough for a reset it down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes. potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
Loose laid downs to approach here from the 40. Play action on first down. He rolls to his right. It's completed right side. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's Ritter. Finds his running back, Dylan Laube. And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Offense set for a 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. Ritter to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Man in motion here. Shotgun handoff to Laube. You'll see he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. So we're through 3 here. It's Raiders football, and they'll... He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Down. Green back.
Ritter. Escapes the pocket. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Inside handoff goes to Laube. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On the ground, it's Laube again. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do. And it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Things trim back down to a single-point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Turpin with a return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. Dak now from the gun. Can't get it to him, incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Looking out, why the defense got to him? That's an incomplete pass. Intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we called them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Looking for the back that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know, that was That's a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along the routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4. He sent a man in motion. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4. Sending a receiver left. Looking to throw.
Man, I couldn't jump for that. Are you serious, EA?
And he will get the first as they touch him down.
So close to getting off the field. The fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession. Sit on the bench to get their breath. Now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Cowboys holding just a 1-point advantage. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw.
You supposed to pick that, Bernie, bro. You got that aggressive trade. You got to pick that, bro.
35-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down, or chances to make up for it.
Here he is to throw. Still throwing, and this is intercepted. Ja'Cory Bennett has it. And the Raiders get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten for picks in this game, and this got to be perfect. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Looking to throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down. Here he is to throw. Complete. It's Myers. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Lowry. His couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll run now on second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. Has a big hole left. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use.
That's what you call halftime adjustments, fellas. Halftime adjustments.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. And the defense
Fine,
is
it's
all
fine.
over this one for a big
Up
loss.
to the points.
So they call a timeout. So that is their final one. And with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it or do they just kick it now? That one is good. And that, folks, is your game winner.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Turpin with a return. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They send him left out of the slot. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this
Oh,
thing.
right to Hobbs.
It's intercepted. And
Spamming the same play.
the Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas.
Halftime adjustments, fellas.
And it's going to be remembered.
I guess on the drink, we'll break it down.
Defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
Was down 9-0. I really didn't even have the ball much. And Bowers with pancakes. Two sacks. 3 picks. First drive, he got ball first. You know, typically my first drive defensively, I kind of just play lax, vanilla. You know, it's going to take them almost a whole quarter to score on me the first. And I'm fine with that because I get ball at second half. Do get some good plays in here. Can kind of base out of a cover 2, some blitzes, try to be exotic here and there. Like on this one, I send the middle linebacker on the strong side, and he just kids right through, and I would take that underneath properly. Ends up getting lucky on 3rd and 18. I wasn't kind of expecting him to get that off. I thought I could have been able to get over there, but it just wasn't enough. Probably could have put maybe a seam flat on that. Thought I was going to be able to get something on this play. I just kind of sat there. Hoping Hobbs would have got over the top of it. He got me with the zig, but again, I should put the seam flat on it. I put him in a hook or a bluff blitz. Probably should put a seam flat on that side. Seam flat plays those zig routes. I was doing good on my first drive offensively. I was able to push the ball. I thought I could have got this. I was just a late read. I had the read like right there. If I could have hit him like right there, it would have been fine. Bowers wide fucking open. I can't believe I missed that. I should have threw it to Bowers. It's my fault. Back on defense. This time I send the overload from the left. I send the safety, the middle linebacker, and the outside linebacker. Just overload his ability to block. And we get through. It's the thing about blitzing, man. Just be creative with who you send. You'd be surprised the amount of stuff that you can come up with. It's not really all about, you got to slant your D-line. You ain't got to do all that, bro. Just be creative. We got lucky with that one. I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking maybe I could have got. I don't know about that second foot didn't really come in. I don't know. That's close. I just took this sack. I had a late read. I should have hit him over there on that corner route. He ends up getting a safety. Couldn't really do anything. Second half, I try to control the clock. Take the little easy passes. Get Myers down the field. Start catching him on these little scheme plays. Like that deep post with that underneath read. I probably should just send Tucker deep on a vertical or a post. And basically, if he doesn't match, we just have that right across the middle of the field. And this time I kind of go vertical, double vertical with the tight end leading, and then throw it to the running back right behind him. Most users immediately just take off on pass plays. Like they don't. There's very few people I've played that are very disciplined with their user in the box, and they'll sit there and just wait for something to come to them. But most of the time, people just take off after the deepest route, which allows you to check down. So it's just something to just kind of pay attention to. Crashing his D-line out. I don't know why you're rushing two, containing one, or whatever. Anytime I see something like that, like I probably could have popped Bowers right there. It was a viable read, but as soon as they split, I went ahead and took it. And anytime we inside the 5, bro, we just going to keep running the ball until you stop it. There's no way you're really going to stop me from running. These 4th down conversions, bro. I'm telling you. He would not let me jump for that. disappointed. Bernie should have been able to cut that right there. It's like sometimes, you know, it is what it is, but I might, against formations like that, where that linebacker is out there, I might have to slide him in a little bit. Just kind of pay attention to stuff like that. All right, so this is where he fucked up. He came into the strength of my defense versus trips. All right, so it's quarter, man, quarter, soft squat. And then we're sending the pressure. He's going to be manned up. The reason why I like this soft squat is because it's going to get inside and underneath. All right, like it'll give the outside, but as soon as you think you're going to run a fade, he's going to cut underneath on you as soon as you throw it to him. It's like it's basically shading without shading, you know, so you're not fucking the rest of your people up, you know. And like I said, you see the backside. He probably could have had the whip route, but because I had that linebacker sitting there and he blocked his running back, he probably wasn't going to get a lot off of it. So he kind of forced it. Because I was playing cover 2 so much, I'm assuming that he thought I was in cover 2. But I had that soft squat right there, and that was a clutch interception. That pretty much set the tone for the game. I caught him in this fire zone 2. Anytime you're in that fire zone 2 and you don't have a decent cover linebacker or safety in that middle of the field, I'm going to be able to target you across on that option crosser. I already know the soft squats are going to carry deep. I probably could have hit Powers for a touchdown. A little late on that. I was just kind of predetermined on the crosser on this one. But Bowers probably would have been the better throw for the touchdown. But we just go ahead and take it and just manage the clock from this point. Just go ahead and run it. Try to follow your blocks. Get down, keep the field goal. And he keeps going back to this play. I set up my adjustments. I'm out in front of him. He made the wrong read. I mean, even the other side would have been a little risky, but I ended up putting a quarter over there to take that little outside fade away. I probably could put, if he does that motion, I probably could put him in like a deep half or a quarter on that side. But it's just kind of stuff like you look at plays people are using most of the time, man. It's a lot of copy paste. Like you see something one time, you're gonna see it again. So I always just kind of go back, look at the film, see what people are doing out of certain formations, so that I can kind of mentally adapt to it if I see it again. Like I said, I got photographic memory, so when I see something that looks very familiar, you know, I have a prerequisite adjustment that I'm going to make to it, and then I'll just kind of tinker with it as my opponent tends to kind of change up what they're doing if they choose to do so. Most of the time they don't, but I never anticipate that they don't.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara.
I always have to pretend that people play like me. that has to be your mindset. Like you have to pretend people adjust, even if they don't.
From Santa Clara. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Come on, stay. Little strike. Go deep. Ready.
Here's Ritter now to throw on their first play. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we get everybody come. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Yellow, go. Hut.
Ritter now. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
Here we go. Check view. Check, go.
They'll try the left side. It's McCormick. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
You, yellow. Ready. Steel, black. Slide blue.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Down. Hey, go Fury. Check, hut.
On the handoff, it's Laube. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Ready. Blue, black. Hut.
They will run for the first time here with White. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Let's go now. Hey, green. Hut.
Ritter. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
Ready. Hey, red. Ready.
They'll try the left side. It's McCormick, and he is going to lose yardage here. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Blaster, sit. Set.
Ritter looking to throw here on 4th.
How am I getting a blue in a good pick?
Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
Here's Purdy. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted.
Chipburn.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Go red. Strike it. Strike it. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's Mayer, the tight end. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Let's go. Go. Smash. Smash. Set.
Ritter with it after the play fake. And he's got his
Spider 2, wide banana. You want to sit there and blitz. Wide banana's wide open.
Raiders. Harrison Bryant from 13 yards out. And the Raiders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for two.
Hey, blue. Mega. Ready.
They're going to try and run.
Thanks for moving that safety out there, bum. Made it easy for me to ID him. He run cover 0 versus the run, retard.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Escaping the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Shotgun now with Purdy. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Gets me every time.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
Smash, red. Fight. Ready.
The Ritter back to throw. That is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Here we go. Six, mega, black shot. Hut.
Ritter will set up to throw it.
Thank you.
Connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Here's Ritter. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be caught for a
He shaded everybody to one side and then left my fastest receiver in man coverage. Oh, what a dummy.
The final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half.
They just pressing buttons, bro.
We're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I'm getting perfect booms and I never get fumbles. That shit be getting my damn nerves. No, we're not following forward. We're going to our trusty.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. Sliding out of the pocket.
Max protecting ain't it, my guy. Especially if I'm not blitzing.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Right there, Hurt. Here we go. Riggs. Viking 18.
Purdy looking to throw. And the Raiders
Motion, they give it away that I can audible.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
Give myself a better look.
Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight.
Force me, you should have punted right there, bro.
Boy, a real head scratcher there. And the Raiders with the football.
9 seconds with the ball and your dumbass pressing. Let's go. And I know it's man.
Back to throw, Ritter.
Man, it's not no goddamn fumble. They need to fix that shit. Come on, man.
The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand.
You thought this was, bro.
You have, make sure the ball's gone.
You thought this was.
In this case.
I don't know how to make adjustments.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports.
Yeah, well, we got you over there. Well, we got you over there, Holmes.
Really good starting field position.
Got that good agility.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2
Holding.
scores. That's not the end of the
They got to throw a flag right there.
Down the right side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 62 yards. downs. And the 49ers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here.
Man, come on. You got to knock that loose.
Got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
What happens when you press, Mo? You make my run blocking so much better. Keep pressing, though. Keep pressing.
So much of the game today,
love it.
We're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Ritter off the play fake. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing here, Purdy. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And out of bounds right around the 20. 8 yards, 1st down as they're able to convert.
Well, let's be honest about the whole thing. When you're looking for a reliable set of hands on 3rd down, the first thought is often not fullback. But that's who they turn to there, and he does a nice job of securing the football and picking up the 1st down.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara.
Hawk 70. Mustang 19.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Flush to his right. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19. Let's go.
Now Purdy.
Faded on. Outside third adjustment. Thought you could run a corner out on me.
The ball will come out to the 20. So certainly a big mistake there, Charles. First and goal, and they throw the interception.
Oh, that's just agonizing for a team because you still got at least 2, maybe 3 downs in your pocket. So if it's not there on first down, there was no sense in trying to force something. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yellow, zoom.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Finding room at midfield. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
That would run man coverage on me because I would glitch that shit out.
80-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Here we go. Ready?
They're going to keep it on the ground. He will dive into
Thanks for running man, bro. Appreciate it. I told you I was going to glitch you out. You play no run defense in man. You must not know.
Now as they will send this one away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And this is dropped.
What, going into double coverage?
Big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Buffalo 18. 79 Bronco. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Thanks for not blocking your tight end. Appreciate that.
And they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Let's go. Blue strike.
Ooh, did we just glitch him?
Yellow, go. Set.
Ritter now. This will be
Sir, don't ever play man on me, bro. What's wrong with you? One-on-one, I got that. Why are you pressing, you dummy? Appreciate it.
Set. Ready.
Ritter. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Coming out of man so I can force switch you. Keep doing it. Keep coming out of man so I can force switch you.
Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Set. Rail. Yellow. Set.
Ritter to throw it.
Dummy.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
Check, smash. Ready, ready.
They'll try and run it here.
If I would have cut just a little love, I had that shit.
Years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us.
Imagine being spanked 30-8 at your own house.
Unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might
By
be
the
the way to
fucking
go.
Raiders at that.
From the 3 to the 2, you would think
Oh,
maybe
that's
a
the
few
best
more
kick I ever done.
attempts at running.
I think stats.
Hey, give me a perfect boom and I don't get a fumble, bro. Like, come on now.
Equal of throwing it in that situation.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Back to throw, Purdy. Buying time to his left.
Oh, you got to pick that, man.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19, hurt. 65, cat, 60.
Here's Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
When you slide your running back away from the blitz.
It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Connects with Kittle underneath. Room to maneuver at the 35.
How they give me a perfect bone when he didn't even fall down? Come on.
A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Rolling to his right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Oh, he had him.
Well, take your 3, get your little points and be happy.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Purdy, big 4th down play. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Niners.
It ain't it, dog. It ain't it. You better not press him. Oh my God, this guy's retarded. He wants to lose. You like losing. Instead of trying to get better, you're trying to run off sides. Instead of trying to fix what is broken, you're going to give me free fucking yards, and you're going to basically quit the game like a bum.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Ritter going to change it up. Now they'll change things up.
Telling you, man, cover 2 is where it's at. Just adjust from a cover 2. Helps. It's so much easier. It's like less adjustments you have to do. I did cover 1 last year, and it felt like I was putting Mortal Kombat codes. I mean, granted, I had a good defense, but they did do a lot of changes. That's really the reason why you don't see me running it a lot this year, because they forced the sub linebacker to line up on the running back on the outside, and I didn't like that because I couldn't get that outside zone adjustment. So ended up just switching it to a cover 2. Having a lot of success with it. Yes, sir.
Just west of the world famous Las Vegas Strip, at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas.
Why you ain't playing with them if you're your team?
The perennial Pro Bowler Justin Tucker has it on the tee. Off we go from base. This is
I be slapping. I slap the Chiefs with the Raiders, bro. They easy.
He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Chiefs easy to beat. You got Max Crosby. Like, you don't want Max Crosby to counter at Mahomes? Like, bro, I wrecked Mahomes' life.
First and 10.
Ready. Cut.
Here's Ritter to throw on the first play. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line. He'll go. It's White. And he's going to have the Raiders first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Steal, black. Slide through. Cut.
Now Ritter on first down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. You think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On second down, Ritter. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Here's a run with Abdullah. And he'll be taken down. That's going to do it. That's the last. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal.
Ready.
They'll run with White. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Here now, second down and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Ultra. Set.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. We'll line up at the 3-yard line again. They'll try to punch it in on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
Down. Ready?
This caught, and he'll take it on in. Dylan Lobby. Touchdown, Raiders. So Ritter will bring them to the line for this 2-point attempt.
Ready? Check 2.
He'll swing that out wide, and he is not going to make it. They stop him short, and this remains a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Justice Hill to return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They go right back to Henry. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. On 3rd down, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
He'll get it inside the 20. And they will finally run him down.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's a run. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. Now here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Third and goal. Jackson now. He'll try to run for it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he foregoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Ravens are in front. As we're off to Orlando, going to check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Here comes Hill on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. In motion comes Walker. A 1st down throw for Jackson. And he just does kick that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Jackson now on 2nd down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Raven 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
That's powerful running. Lowers the shoulder and picks up 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Jackson. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring it back. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
To Gibbs, heading right, it's Henry. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Brought in by the tight end, Andrews. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Now it's Jackson. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. On second down, it's Ritter. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. To the 20. And he will take this one in. 81 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for two, and it does not pan out. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Here comes Hill on the return. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Jackson looking to throw. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He's got room past the 35. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is what they call an angle route, and what's so hard for these linebackers is it looks like the running back is just trying to beat you to the flat. And then once you overcommit, he puts his foot down and crosses your face, and he's wide open in the middle of the field.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They come up for second and 2. They'll drop to throw. Pass pulled in by Henry.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way to do it.
That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Now, Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's Henry. And he's into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Jackson. That's going to be caught. might turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This is Turner. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he's going to go all the way.
DJ Turner like that, bro.
Some late magic. They've taken the lead here in the final minute of
Better than kick it short to him.
Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. It's up and through. And the Raiders have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes Hill on the return. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return. They'll go up for 1st and 10. In motion comes Walker. Jackson now to throw on 1st down.
So you mass Crosby, bro.
He goes down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. With stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Second down, Jackson.
Right, 2.
And that could be the
Love that cover 2.
intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And he's going to
Do it right too, my guy.
a turn of events here. He has given his guys
Hey, Raiders are a good team if you know how to adjust, man.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here we go. Strike. Strike.
That's out to the flat. And it's
Got about lobby.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Here comes Lowry.
Too wide.
And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
You don't want it?
And the defense has it.
Oh, so close. I mean, those are tough. You go that
You didn't try to get the ball, bro.
doesn't result in a touchdown. But give that kicking team a little bit of credit now. They never gave up on a play, but what a return it was inside the 10-yard line. That was sensational.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final.
Like a lot of these people, man. That's why I use them.
Now Carlson to add
You don't follow the thing, I need a high team to play with, bro. You don't need a high team. You just need a good scheme.
is good. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Bro, you can kick your friend's ass with the Raiders if he plays with the Chiefs, bro. I have a field day with the Chiefs every time I play them. They don't have an answer for it.
On the return.
You got all your corners got agility to keep up with those receivers.
And he'll be out of bounds.
Like the Raiders are like top 5 in terms of agility on DBs. Everyone's like 88 plus. And that helps you with your change of direction and pursuit.
First and 10. On play action, here's Jackson.
And boy, look at them boys cover.
Oh, he did all he
Them boys cover.
They're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Telling you that Tampa 2, where is that? Just out of it. No one know what you in. Basically like baseline without baseline and putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll take a shot down the middle.
Man, come on.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Aguilar goes off in motion. Here's Jackson. And a good effort there.
Oh, Crosby him. Not going to block him.
That is their second. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Jackson up top again.
Oh, yeah, that's a flag. Oh, right to my boy Hobbs. Decline. Reserve.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Going up top. That is hard. And he's going to go out of bounds.
I had to showcase that ability. Dude said, "Oh, I just started playing with the Ravens because my friend plays with the Chiefs." Like, bro, just play with your team, man. Team overall, you can have a 99 running back and quarterback and still get your cheeks clapped.
Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory.
Give y'all a couple of things. Like I anticipated like a lot of stuff because he came out in my old formation, strong close, and y'all know I used to kill with that shit, right? So I know what he was doing even before he did it.
NFL. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside.
What he was doing, bro. Like he was not running cover 2. He was running stock cover 2. He took his mid read off the field. He's using the mid. Like if you're using the mid read, you got to take the deepest route on the field. You can't take check downs. You want to take a check down, you're gonna have to risk getting on that hook. And then risk getting, you can't use it that shit. You get high load in the middle, bro. That is a wrap. I don't think they're gonna have a lot of the highlights of the. I wanted to get the strong close for it. I think this might have been strong close. He tried a motion for he did like an old motion thing I used to do, but I like to blitz Spillane when I'm running this because I'm thinking he's running a fade. Motion over post or something, motion over streak. So that means he's probably got to have a flat route. Most of the time, strong close, they're not blocking the fullback. So that tells me I can blitz the strong side from the second level, from the linebacker delt, force that running back to block. One thing I do know is running backs do not block very good under center. Like they step up too fast and they don't really have the agility, especially a power back. He's not going to have the agility to match up with a linebacker just coming full speed. So that was the key emphasis. As you can see the coverage. I have an outside third because I see that fade. See how that third stand over the top. I think I had a hook on the number 2. So it kind of took those little quick passing lanes away. And then I was kind of playing for that little trail route underneath. I'm just kind of waiting for it. All right, we're back in the cover 2 again. He's in strong close. He tried to flip the play. So what I did, I try to get back on the adjusting fast because most of the time people flip their play. They can quick hike real quick. So while he was doing that, I went ahead and made sure that I had the outside third on the backside. I don't think I got all the adjustments that I wanted, but I wanted to make sure that he wasn't hitting that deep fade to beat the cover two. So you can see right there, we got the hook underneath to take the trail. You got the third over the top to take the fade. I don't have to worry about too much. I mean, the only thing I'm going to give you is the check down, but you're not going to get a lot of yards with Ricard. Ricard is not like a very elusive or fast back. So he just throws it right to the hook. You know, pressure gets through. Force him to throw it before he's ready. Simple little bubble. Like run commit or something. I don't know. Or he was doing like a CB blitz. Quick dink and dunk, you know. People don't want to shade and they want to run quarters inside the 5, bro. It's like something you don't do because I can quick dink it and get some rack. Here we are back in the strong close. I think this is a better route. Again, most of the time I see strong close, I anticipate what I used to run versus cover 2. That's why I come out in cover 2 because people are like, oh, he's in cover 2. Well, let me call a cover 2 beater. Well, I'm not, I'm making adjustments. So I got outside third. I think I was going like quarter, and I was going to try to put like some type of flat read over there if I could, but I might end up doing cover 6 maybe. I'm not sure. Like audible, go cover 2, audible cover 6. Could be a viable option. But I kept that third order just in case. It was a little delayed because of I guess it was like a play action or something, or kind of froze because I did make it match. But did a good job with my safety. Just kind of, he's already running out of the pocket. Like if he stays in the pocket, like you probably can wait on things. But like I said, I got people just kind of sitting there, spaced out. Know what he sees. I guess he was just a little flustered. Look at Adam Butler over there trying to do some work. Trey Tucker. I don't know what the fuck he was in. It's not like a tradition. Like he has to have like either hard flats or he's setting zone drops at like 0 or 5. Because usually when I'm going up against Tampa, I'm expecting a chuck release. And I didn't get a chuck release. I was good dot. I think I did a good job kind of taking Henry away with my big nickel. I'm surprised they didn't show me more reps of my big nickel defense. Usually I use it versus people that want to run the stretch RPOs. I think I did a good job with it in the most part now. You see right there, it is just screaming at him. There's another slot formation versus the big nickel. He's not ID in the backside. That's one thing I know about strong formations. You have to ID the backside. You can't ID anything up in the front because what's going to happen is you're going to force all your block into the strong side. Now you're going to have guys blocking that have no one to block or just be out of position to block someone that's an impact player. So you got your fullback. If I'm sending 6 and you're blocking 6 and you block everything to the right, then something on the backside is going to get through, and then we actually squeeze with the sub linebacker there too. So that means one can take the running back, one can take the quarterback, or they both just can have perfect read on the quarterback, take it away. I do like the cover 6 show blitz because I feel like the quarter press is the new third press. Remember the third press from last year? I think the quarter press does a good job of kind of staying with them, but you got to be fast. You can't just do it with anybody. So you got to make sure you have a fast you know, DB that can recover. I think the quarter flat does a good job as well, kind of getting a good jam and passing over at the time we're in the backfield. Kind of messed up on this. I should have put a hard flat over there. I put him in a bluff blitz. I should have, you know, like I said, I should have put a hard flat over there because I had too many match zones, which let him get to the, and you couldn't click R1 to get, R3 to get him to go. This is like a go-to play in the red zone. It's like they don't match up with it. That's just money. You can do it either way. You can do that, or you can run in there and just dive over them. Either or. You want to make sure you have a good balance of running pass. Like you don't want to be too lenient on one play, one formation. Most of the time, I know we all get lazy, and you know we stick to what works. But at the end of the day, you got to be willing to open up your playbook, try new stuff. I mean, most like 70% of your play call obviously will be what works for you. The other 30%, you need to open something up. You got to find a wrinkle. You got to find something. Don't be trying to find too many wrinkles, because if you're not comfortable with it, it can kind of mess you up. But just find something that you can kind of squeeze into what you're doing.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field.
Like if I played longer games, like 4-minute quarters, you're not going to have enough time to sit there and just run like a complete playbook. You know, and so find a couple of formations that work versus what your opponent does, offense and defensively, and you just kind of go from there. Don't. It's tough trying to lab something new in a game. You know, I don't do too much labbing like in a game. Like I'll try it in practice mode first.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Love looking to pass on the first play. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Ready. Here we go.
A first carry for the all-pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
Ready.
Working out of the gun. Love. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up second down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Six, mega, black shot. Hut.
Now Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by
People always come back to full motion, bro. They always come back to it. All you got to do is just wait.
So a big
especially if they're going to stay in bunch offset the whole game. It's unpredictable at that point.
And bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
Needle blue. Hey, green. Hut, hut.
Ritter will throw for it. Being chased out left. And he will get in to make it 8-0.
drop everybody ends up. Why are you running a cover 4 drop on the 2-yard line? That is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Thank you.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Let's go now.
Love back to it here after the pick 6. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
You sure this takes away those check downs?
Brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Set, ready.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Set, hut. Rail, yellow, blue, check. Ready?
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Oh, he had a man.
Yeah, buddy, you're not like that.
But he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Okay,
So the
ready?
failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Here we go.
To throw now, here's Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
Love now. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one.
Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Steel, black. Come on, set.
Throwing. Love.
It's back to it, bro.
He'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. And now Love going to change things up.
43 rail. Hey, red. Slide blue. Black ultra. Ready.
Another try after the first down sack. Love. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
Watch out now. 50 feet. Set. Blaster. 6. Set.
Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Here we go. Here we go. .22 needle. Ready, ready.
Here's Love. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just
I
inside
see
the
I'm
20
going
and
back
the
to stuff.
19.
Get up and use.
Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the
All
sack.
you gotta do is
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Ready. Smash. Red. Ready.
Love looking to throw it.
Oh,
Slant route, he's got
it's pick that.
8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter.
Got too excited.
Matt LaFleur, some confidence in his offense. His guys going here on 4th down.
Shot.
Oh, they're
17.
changing this at the line.
Down. White. White. 6. Mega. Hut, hut.
Love to throw for it on 4th. And
Get shit out of here, bro.
They cannot convert.
That's why I run that cover too, bro. Check downs are X out. X'd out. You're going to have to try me deep, bro. Like, I'm not letting you check down. Not easy. And if you do check down, you're not getting a lot of yards. Eventually, you're gonna have to figure something out. It's like the best defense to have, right? Oh, we are almost in the top 100, bro. I just got to pull through this rank. Ooh, nice little win streak too. I just got to pull through this division right here. I just got to pull through it, man. I know it's like 12 o'clock, man. I know people want to watch their games and stuff. I ain't gonna hold you up. Hold up. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all watch y'all games. At least the morning games. We'll see how the afternoon games look, whatnot, and then I'll probably be back this evening. We'll show you some more of this cover two rocking sock defense. All right, appreciate y'all tuning in. Hope I made y'all morning. You just tuned in. Just hit the rewind button, fellas. All right, I'll catch y'all later.